As a landlord, your primary focus should be providing the best property possible, getting the best rent possible, attracting the best tenant possible, and hopefully that tenant will stay there for as long as possible. And the reason for this is because when there's a tenancy changeover, that is extremely expensive. The costs involved are the lettings agent fees, so the lettings fees, and then the void period. Normally that's 1 to 2 months, where there's no rents coming in. And the reason it's often 1 or 2 months is because you need to do checkout, then you need to turn the property around, return it to showroom condition. Then there's the lettings, and then there's the referencing, and then the tenant might not, the new tenant might not be able to move in for a month. They have to give notice, all that sort of stuff. So that tenancy turnover, the churn, is really, really costly. Now you find that, if the tenant is moving out and not looking after the property, that's okay. Well, it's not okay, but one is acceptable. But if you're getting a lot of tenants not looking after the property, and they're moving in and they're moving out after 12 months, this is single lets, by the way, then the solution for that would be to obviously get and use a good lettings and management agent. Now, if you've already got a good lettings and management agent and you find that actually there's still a lot of churn, then the chances are it's actually the location that's the issue. If you are getting a lot of churn and if you're attracting a lot of transient tenants who might not be looking after the property that well, or as they should be, then it's most likely the location that you're invested in that's the issue. Now, as I said, if you've already got a property in the area, then just use the best lettings agent you can, and that should deal with that situation, obviously because you can't move the property. But if you are looking for another investment property, then consider looking at other areas. There are areas where you would just always attract good tenants, they always pay good rent, the void is always at a minimum, and they look after your property. That's the way it should be. So if you're not getting that experience from your rental, from your investment properties, then chances are you're just invested in the wrong area.